Sleep papier. You've read the title. Nothing much to say. I am no scientist, nor am I studying any of those things I've talked about in this video. This is my pure opinion. We live in a democracy. Bye! But either way, let's not be boring about it, you know? Speak some truth to exactly declare why do I think so, why do I have such beliefs on the most easiest matter to be known to mankind, not just a man. They are just simply useless in this time. Here are the multiple reasons I can think of, just on top of my head. I think that's more than enough. Secondly, tell me, why do Fahrenheits are still used? Still! Okay, I understand Kelvins. Some I don't know, questionable motive. We use Celsius here. It's easy. It's how it's supposed to be. So please, be nice and humbly explain to me why do these countries still use them? Because, you know, from my basic European knowledge, Celsius is what you need. Not only what you need, it's what's, you know, usable. Doesn't it bother you? Do you want to be that so fucking unique? You need to have, you know, we don't use Celsius with the... You aren't unique. You're not cool. It's nothing. This is the behavior of typical pick-me girl. So, you know, don't be like pick-me girls. Nobody actually loves pick-me girls. Only pick-me girls. So, if you do, that's okay. But I despise you. I despise you to your core. But, okay, I'm a bad person. I can hear the little voices of some people who think they are right. Tell them they are wrong. I let them live in their little fantasy. But, you know, let's just look at some facts. Let's just look at some things you cannot lie about, and they are just how they are. I would, you know, like roll some history in it to have a better context of understanding it, because how can you judge something without understanding it? I don't find it useful, nor do I find it cool. Someone need to explain to me how the fucking temperature works, but okay, I hear you. The Fahrenheit scale is a temperature scale based on one proposed in 1724 by European... My homie done this. How could he? How could he? He was supposed to be on our side, but not gonna judge him entirely. Daniel Gabriel Fahrenheit. It uses the degree Fahrenheit symbol as the unit. Several accounts of how he originally defined his scale exist, but the original paper suggests the lower defining point of 0 Fahrenheit was established as the freezing temperature of a solution of brine made of mixture of water, ice and ammonium chloride, a salt for, you know, basic people who ain't gonna pretend they know everything. The other limited establishment was his best estimate of average human body temperature, originally set at 90 Fahrenheit, then 96 Fahrenheit, about 2.6 Fahrenheit less than the modern value. For much of the 20th century, the Fahrenheit scale was defined with 2 fixed points, with 180... I don't give a single fuck. How are you gonna explain a fucking temperature to a kid? You know, imagine this scenario. Mommy, please, explain it to me. What is temperature? My glorious, enormous, biggest child I ever born, let me tell you. It's a mixture between salt and water, kid. Salt and water. You know, you remember when the father used to be in the salt mines? No, mother, I only remember the hunger and the starvation. Well, child, it was bad. It was terrible. Because I don't think a child would ever comprehend a sentence made of I put a salt water in a bowl and waited and then scale it. Moron. I ain't a physicist or any kind of science. I googled it. I tried to genuinely understand a temperature, which brought me to an idea: why the fuck do you need to explain to me a temperature? You know, because I go with the basic, and maybe some will call it not modern and old kind of thing. If it's hot, it's hot. If it's cold, it's cold. I still could not comprehend that the man thought about, you know, bro, let's mix something and that will be our picking point to something. And the other bro was probably like, bro, you are totally right. I mean, yeah. I mean, no. I think they were on some kind of crack or another drug that caused them to malfunction their brain, because I am flabbergasted by the idea of Fahrenheit and I don't like them. But all of this could be looked upon. I mean, okay, I am not from here, we don't use it here, I'm used to some kind of different shit, much better shit, if you ask me my humble opinion. But how the fuck am I supposed to know what is 75 Fahrenheit stand for? Because if I go out and someone tell me, yeah bro, don't forget to wear your jacket, then I'd be like, what for? It's like 75, that must be like warm, I'm boiling almost. And bro's gonna be, no bro, that's like totally chill weather. Because why would you know, mix something with salt and then try to extract the numbers if you can like watch the Celsius? Let me explain the glorious, the best Celsius, okay? Because 0 is the freezing point, that's where the water freezes. And if someone is gonna tell me that but blah 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 blah, well, we are not made of water, bro, you just admit that you failed biology, because for you I have something called intellectual window. Intellectual window. Human body is made from 60% of water. So sorry if I use something that it meant to be measured by water if half of me is water. Hope this helped your stupid ass with this, because I mean, bro, let's finish your degree. Or I don't know. Because that's what I don't understand. Why would he make it such a complicated thing and, you know, raise the scale to higher numbers when you can have it perfectly fine and normal? So yeah, that's my take on this. Because, you know, when it's cold, in Central Europe, there's usually between 5 to -5, -7 Celsius. That means it's cold because it freezes, because it's snowing, you know. Out there is like ice. Yeah, logic. Right. Meanwhile, when it's summer, you know, there's like sun, sunburns, mosquitoes, bites, everything is fucking green, you are all red and nothing is worth living. In that lovely period of time, you have on average from 25 to 32, 35. It really does depend on the region. You need to know where are you, you know, located. On the west, it's usually warmer than the east. So yeah, do your research. Where are you going? Take warm or chill clothes, because you don't want to sweat. You don't want to be sweaty and stinky. I see you, Rebecca. I know you stink. So, you may ask, what is this video even about? You haven't told us nothing. You just talk to the camera. And I go like, hell yeah, because this is my opinion. And I can say it. We live in a fucking democracy. I mean, fuck off, mate. Fuck off. So, I mean, yeah. That's all. It's a statement. And it should be used as educational purposes. I mean it. I stand by it. Hope you have a nice day.